Yo, what is going on, guys? King Colby here, and today we're bringing you a brand new video. Since you guys loved yesterday's video so much, I thought I'd try to find something else, and it looks like I did. This time we're going to be covering something in the Crown Tundra, but before we get started covering everything, I just wanted to remind you guys that if you do go on to enjoy the video, be sure to hit that subscribe button, and be sure to hit that like button. It helps out the channel a ton, helps me the algorithm, ironically enough. But with that being said, let's go ahead and dig into this leak. Now, I did find this on 4chan, so this is something that was found on 4chan. It was submitted by Anonymous, and the title of the post was actually Pokemon Sword and Shield Crown Tundra Leak. Now, some of these I know we can confirm to be true, but at the same time, this was posted, as of recording this was technically posted yesterday. It was posted on May 22nd, 2020. And the first couple things I wanted to go over is, in the Crown Tundra, we know that there's going to be some new legendaries coming out. A couple of them being what looks to be here, the new Pokemon, Reggie Electric, which is just an electric form of Reggie, one of the Reggies. So we did know that we were going to get new Reggies. We didn't know what they were going to be just yet. But with that being said, I mean, it's pretty easy to tell. It looks like there's going to be some new Pokemon in here too. I'm noticing a couple new names that I haven't noticed just yet. One of the Mons has a new form. But let's go over some of the other Mons. Second Mon is Reggie Drake. If you guys look right here, I'm just going to highlight this real quick. Reggie Drake meaning like dragon. I know Drake is another way to say dragon. Up next is Calyrex, which I don't think I've heard the name of. Correct me if I'm wrong down in the comments. I don't think I've heard the name of this before, but it sounds like it's something that could be pretty fresh, pretty new. It's a grass psychic type Pokemon. It looks like this is just the normal form. The next couple Mons that it has on here are Galarian Articuno, Galarian Zapdos, and Galarian Moltres. Now, it has the typings for these Mons at Psychic Ice, which I'm pretty sure we know. I could be wrong, though. I haven't been paying too much attention to the leaks. Up next is Galarian Moltres, which is Dark and Fire. We know we're getting a lot of these. We know we are getting. Up next is Galarian Slowking, which has been pretty much confirmed because we have Galarian Slowpoke, so we know at some point we are going to get a Galarian Slowking. But this just gives us this typing, which is Poison and Water, which is really interesting to me, as I feel like some of these could be fairly interesting down the line. Up next, this one really took me by surprise. When I was looking through this leak, I was like, there's no way that is true. Galarian Lugia, Dragon and Psychic. We know in the original games, I believe he's Psychic Flying. So why give him the Dragon type instead of Flying? And why introduce him here? And first of all, as I'm going through this, I noticed there's not a Ho-Oh either. So why give Lugia a Galarian form? Are they hinting towards something? Why wouldn't they give new forms to anything else? Granted, once again, we don't know if this is actually true. This is just a leak, so I can't confirm this is true. This was, once again, posted by Anonymous, so we have no idea whether or not this is true. But after Galarian Lugia, we have some new forms for Rotom, which is Rotom Digger, which is Ground Electric, which is actually a really good typing, and I think that could swing competitive in quite a big way for the Rotoms. And Rotom is already pretty good. Up next, though, we have Calyrex, once again, the Madness form. Now, we don't really know what this is. But I'm assuming it's a new Pokemon, which would be really interesting in my opinion. Calyrex sounds like something like a Tyrannosaurus Rex type Pokemon, kind of like Tyrantrum. And it looks like it's giving us an Ice Dark form, which seems a little offbeat for the Grass Psychic previously up here. But granted, we don't know too much about this just yet. I think this is pretty interesting because, yeah, we're not sure what's going on here. Certain raid dens will allow you to go inside like they are mini dungeons that are Dynamaxed. So new features, raid den exploration. Certain raid dens will allow you to go inside like they are mini dungeons. There are Dynamax Pokemon you have to battle when you're done to get your Dynamax Legendary. There are Dynamax Pokemon you have to battle when you are done to get your Dynamax Legendary. You can only do these once. Some dens will just have normal Pokemon. Interesting. Okay. Interesting. That's interesting. I know we were confirmed that we were going to get new Raiden Exploration. That was confirmed a while ago by Nintendo. So we know that this is true, but it's interesting to me that you will only get one chance to get your Dynamax Legendary. We knew they were going to be like mini dungeons. So I'm pretty positive we've heard that they were going to be mini dungeons. I know that wasn't a leak. Interesting that you can only do it once though. Very interesting. I find that a little offbeat. I think there's going to be ways to manipulate it doing once, just like there's ways to manipulate Gigantamax raids currently. So we got a new story. All I know is that Calyrex is somehow related to a villain. I think he messed up a little bit here, but I think it's supposed to be somehow related to a villain. Okay. Interesting. Interesting. New basic evolutions. So some Pokemon are getting new evolutions, and Jellipuff evolves from a fainted Jigglypuff. That'll be interesting if that's actually true at level 30. So it has to be a level 30 Jigglypuff that faints in battle. The typing normal ghost. It looks like a Wigglytuff with a halo and wings with musical notes on them. Its eyes are shut. Okay. Okay, Witchix evolves from Jinx after traded, holding the Witch's Broom item. So it has... Okay, so you have to trade a Jinx with a Witch's Broom. Is that an actual item in Sword and Shield? Or is that something that's going to be brand new? It'll be Ice Psychic. Looks like a skinny Jinx with a witch hat riding a broom. New Cantonian forms. So like more Kanto style forms. Surfetch, it evolves the same way. It'll be added to Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee, and you have to evolve it there. That seems... Okay, that seems a little far-fetched. They haven't touched... Far-fetched. Haha, get it? Far-fetched. Ha ha ha. They haven't touched any, like, far-fetched... Or even... They haven't even really touched the Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee games since we've gotten these new ones. So I can't see that really happening unless they plan on doing something with a Let's Go game down the road. So that's interesting to me. Hoenn Obstagoon. That's really hard to say. Normal. It evolves the same way from normal Lanoon. So there must be a way to get a Lanoon, a regular Zigzagoon or Lanoon in the new DLC somehow. That's pretty much what I'm gathering from that. Corsola evolves from Johto and Corsola in the Isle of Armor. Okay. Corsola. What would that look like? Because we have... So it had to be a regular Corsola then, right? I mean, he spelled it wrong. So whoever wrote this doesn't really know how to spell. Megacarp evolves from Magikarp, who uses a Water Stone. It's just a giant Magikarp, that's all. Once again, that seems a little far-fetched. New Gmax forms. Dunsparce, Politoed, and Poliwrath. Blossom and Vileplume, Furret, Flygon. Ooh, we'd finally get something for Flygon. That'd be cool. Milotic, Dragonite, Jigglypuff, Calyrex, all the Sinnoh starters. See, now if we do get the Sinnoh starters, that could be a big nod towards Gen 4 remakes. That could be really cool. That could be really cool. I think that'd be interesting. New evolutions. Meteleon, so like a Steel evolution, and Sandion. Interesting. Interesting. Now, a lot of these seems a little off base, but some of these I could also see happening. Like the I could see them doing Cantonian Surfetched if you can evolve it in Sword and Shield. I can't see them doing it if it's not in Sword and Shield though. And I mean, Megacarp, that seems like something a 6th grader wrote and was just like, it sounds cool. But I don't know, I could see it happening. I really could. The Gmax forms are obvious. Dunsparce could be finally like, they could be doing it for fan service. Like, hey, here's your, finally here's your, whatchamacallit, here's your new Dunsparce evolution or something. That could be the closest thing we get to Dunsparce evolutions, which would be really cool. I like that idea. Milotic, Flygon, prefer it. Those are something I can see happening. Dragonite, we didn't really get anything for Dragonite. To be honest, that seems a little, that seems pretty cool. Interesting. Huh. All right, well, I'm going to end it here. We kind of went through everything. The things that stick out to me the most are the Galarian Lugia. That could be really interesting. And Calyrex. Calyrex. I really want to know what that is. Madness form. Really want to know what that is. And that means that we'd be getting a new story. Somehow. Because the story... Calyrex is somehow related to a villain. If this is true. Which means we'd be getting more story in the Crown Tundra. Which would honestly be kind of sick. I'd be 100% down for that. So... honestly, this could happen, and I'm kind of excited to see if it does. I think that, I don't know, some of this seems a little off base, like Megacarp, I can't see that happening. Surfetch'd in Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee, can't really see that happening. It'd be a cool way to get players to get more interested in Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee, and maybe see if and see if that's there, I guess. The EEVEELUTIONS I would love to see. We've been wanting EEVEELUTIONS since Sword and Shield came out. That would be pretty sick. And a lot of these mons would have to come back, and we know a lot of mons are returning. It sounds like Dragonite might be returning if that's the case. A lot of these new evolutions would be really nice. But I'm going to keep it pretty short, pretty simple. A lot of these videos aren't cut. But yeah, I hope if you guys didn't go in to enjoy this video, remember, be sure to hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. Let me know what you think down in the comments. Be sure to tell me what you think, whether or not we're going to get these or not. I think there's a good chance we can get most of these, but then again, I'm not too sure. So be sure to let me know down in the comments. I think it'll be really cool, really important to see what you guys think. Rotom Satellite would be a really cool one. Psychic Electric. I think there's a lot of cool things that I would love to see, but I don't know. Some of the stuff just seems a little off base. But let me know what you guys think down in the comments below. My name is King Cole. If you guys did enjoy, be sure to hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. Also, be sure to love yourselves, love everything you do. Stay true to yourself. I love you guys. I'll see you guys in the next video.